Assassin's Creed is making a huge comeback this October with Mirage, their latest installment set in 9th century Baghdad. Mirage will follow the story of Basim, a familiar face from Valhalla, and take us through his journey of street thief to apprentice and finally master assassin. The new gameplay trailer just dropped last week and we got a closer look at how Mirage will pay homage to the original Assassin's Creed games. The return of classic stealth techniques, a more streamlined parkour system and a much smaller map are giving Mirage huge potential. In this video I'll be discussing how Mirage will be the best Assassin's Creed game, so let's get started. Mirage will be the best game in the franchise if it nails parkour. We know that parkour, a feature that has defined the Assassin's Creed franchise, has been underwhelming in the last few games. Let's take Valhalla for example. The free running and parkour feels clunky and clumsy, particularly on PC. The map in Valhalla was not built for parkour like the earlier games were, due to the fact there are very few built up areas and buildings clustered together for us to scale. This was one of the main reasons why it does not wholly feel like a proper Assassin's Creed game. Personally, I have to separate Valhalla from Assassin's Creed and see it as more of an open world Vikings game. That way I really enjoy it. Now, if Mirage lives up to its claim of moving away from these recent releases by focusing more on parkour, it has huge potential. We will finally be able to experience the satisfying climbing and scaling of buildings that we all know and love. It goes without saying that Assassin's Creed Mirage has the perfect setting for this. Mirage is set in one huge city, Baghdad. This gives us a perfect playground with plenty of opportunities to make great parkour movements a reality. To be honest, from what we've seen of the game so far, it looks like Mirage is definitely heading in the right direction. In the latest gameplay trailer we saw lifts and corner swings, as well as a brand new feature, the pole vault, which can help us cover bigger distances. There were also lots of clips of Basim scaling buildings, such as this one here. The parkour looks really smooth and this is all making me feel really excited, as I remember how much fun I had with the parkour in the earlier games. What's even more exciting is that we have had confirmation from Ubisoft that they are putting a lot of effort into parkour for Mirage. The creative director has said, "We have sped up the pace of the parkour so that players feel agile and empowered when traversing the city." We also know that they've taken huge inspiration from the parkour in Unity. Overall, I really like what I'm seeing and hearing here. If you combine the excellent parkour mechanics from the earlier Assassin's Creed games and blend that with modern graphics, that's a strong recipe for the best Assassin's Creed game to date. Another huge selling point for Mirage is its focus on the old Assassin's Creed lore. The main way Mirage is set to do this is through having Alamut Castle in the game. Alamut Castle was a fortress located in Persia which was a stronghold for the Hidden Ones. It would later go on to be the capital of the Levantine Brotherhood of Assassins, a guild of assassins who founded their own sovereign state in 1090. At the time of Assassin's Creed Mirage, the castle would still be under construction. However, it will play an important role as this was at the time when the Hidden Ones were very powerful. Despite it still being under construction, Alamut is likely going to be a gathering place for the Hidden Ones in Mirage. It is also likely to be where Basim's mentor, Roshan, trains him in the ways of the Hidden Ones. Unfortunately, that's about as much information as we have on Alamut so far. Despite this lack of information, I think Alamut is a very interesting feature to have in the game and I'm really looking forward to exploring it for a number of reasons. If we have plenty of quests where we explore the origins and operations of the Hidden Ones, then this will be really cool. Learning more about the Creed and the Hidden Ones in Mirage could really make the game special and make it one of the best in the series. Additionally, getting a comprehensive look at how someone like Basim would train to join the Order in Alamut would be equally as cool. Overall, a huge deep dive into the lore could make Mirage a standout game in the series. Stealth. We all know that stealth is a very important part of any Assassin's Creed game. There were many traditional aspects of stealth that have been missing from the recent games. Blending in with crowds, bribing heralds, avoiding detection to responsive guards, and just a general feeling of being hidden have been missing from the most recent titles. The good news is that we know a focus on stealth is making a return. From what we've seen so far, specifically in the new trailer, this is definitely the case. One huge missed detail from the new trailer that proves the return of a forgotten gameplay feature is this guy right here. This is is a herald. If you remember from Assassin's Creed 2, Ezio could bribe heralds to bring down his notoriety level. It has been confirmed that in Mirage we will be able to bribe guards to look the other way, but it also looks like we can bribe heralds again. The creative director has also revealed that Mirage has a wanted system, so crowds will actually recognise us and make it more difficult to blend in if we are currently wanted. This is an amazing feature that will make the stealth in Mirage feel more realistic and responsive. Another classic feature making a return is these hiding spots. These are dotted amongst the roofs of Baghdad and replicate those seen in the earlier game. We also see Basim silently tailing an enemy indoors as well as pickpocketing a guard. This is something really exciting to see, as I believe we haven't seen pickpocketing since Assassin's Creed 3. This focus on stealth would definitely give a more realistic and immersive assassin experience. I think this is a really good sign that Ubisoft are serious about making stealth a key focus in Mirage and paying homage to the original games whilst giving it a fresh feel. One of the biggest differences between the older and the newer Assassin's Creed games is the combat. In Valhalla, the melee focused hack and slash style of combat is very obvious. You can go in all axes blazing if you wanted to and not have to worry that much about stealthy kills. This will be a very different story for Mirage. The creative director for Mirage has stated that Basim is definitely not Eivor. If you are hit, you are going to regret it really soon. If you start fighting with big chunky enemies thinking this is like Valhalla, you are going to die really fast. You kill, vanish, then come back again. If you are static, it's no good. This is a more realistic style of combat focused on eliminating one target as quickly and silently as you can. This approach is better suited towards assassins and again immediately reminds me of the earlier games. In the new gameplay trailer we saw some really cool combat animations. One of my favourites was seeing Basim roll over the opponent's back as a way to dodge. We also saw the return of some classic stealth tools and weapons as well as some brand new ones. I'm super excited to say that throwing knives are finally back. I believe we haven't seen these since Syndicate. They are super useful weapons for range kills and an essential part of any assassin's toolkit. We also have brand new smoke bombs and gas mines that made an appearance in the cinematic trailer from last year. We can use these to help us escape and disappear when enemies are chasing us. The return to a more streamlined combat approach is something many players, myself included, are looking forward to and will definitely be one of the best features of the game. And that's my top reasons why Mirage will be the best Assassin's Creed game to date. Let me know in the comments below if you think Mirage has the potential to be the best game in the franchise. Please don't forget to hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel for more Assassin's Creed news. As always, thank you for watching, see you next time.